And welcome back to another video on, of course, Prodigy RP. So as you could tell from the title, there was a brand new update released just a couple days ago, and today we're going to be checking out everything that it encompasses and hopefully trying out some of the things that it adds, some of the activities, some of the new jobs, and a bit more. I also do have some other stuff planned for later on in the episode, so don't worry, it's not just a video on the update. We are going to be doing some other stuff after that as well, but let's get into it. Let's go over to our nice good old sofa over here and talk about it a little bit. So I'm going to be showing some visuals on screen from the update for a couple things that we're going to go out into the world and do it ourselves. So starting off, the biggest part of this update is the housing system. Now, before we get into it too much, I'm not going to be able to show off much with the housing system in today's video because unfortunately there were some weirdos out there duping items, duping money, duping this or that, ruining a bunch of stuff for everyone else, and they're going to try and find those people, hopefully ban them, and then the housing update will of course be released. But yeah, if you're a duper out there, yeah, you're just weird. But either way, let's get into it with the housing portion of the update. So again, I am going to be showing the video on screen now for a little bit, but the most important part of this whole entire thing was this screen here, which is the UI basically for the whole housing thing, and we can see quite a couple stuff from just this screen. So first of all, protection. Easily monitor your house locks and get notified when somebody's going to try to lockpick your lock. Now this worries me a little bit because I feel like if you're able to break into people's homes, that can get pretty bad in terms of people just like going into each other's homes, taking all their stuff and ruining possibly hours and hours and hours worth of work, especially if you're offline and while it happens. I just hope that they have something in place in the way that people can't just, you know, go around robbing everyone's houses for no reason. I'm hoping there's something that hopefully stops that because I can see it becoming a really big problem. When I played on Eclipse, I believe there's actually quite a couple times where people would run around door to door and check if people's houses were unlocked. If they were unlocked, go inside, take all their stuff and leave. So I think giving players a way to kind of get into houses forcefully can be a little bit of a slippery slope if not balanced correctly. So I'm excited to see what happens with the protection side of it and the potential to actually raid other people's houses. I hope it's not something that's going to be super often, especially with us making videos. I don't want us to make a video on a house and then me wake up the next day and 10 people have tried robbing my house and everything's gone. So I hope there's something in place that people can't spam rob, or maybe people can't rob it while you're offline, or something along the sorts that allows your loot to be a little bit protected, because it does like sound like it could go bad really badly, especially if you have a lot of stuff in your house. So excited to see what happens with that, and hopefully they do it the right way and it's not something horrible. So far from the Prodigy dev team, everything's been absolutely amazing, so I'm guessing they have stuff in place for how this is actually going to go and have an idea of how it's going to go when in the live server. Next is upgrade your place. Want another garage slot, more storage slots, look this way. I love this. I freaking amazingly love this, that you're actually able to upgrade a house. So if you get like a decent house, you don't have to just kind of stick with it forever. You can kind of upgrade it along the way and make it really what you want it to be. Maybe get more storage for your house. Again, it says more garages, stuff like that. I think it's really cool that you actually have a way to upgrade your house and not just have like your house bought and then that's your house forever. I like how you're able to kind of change it a little bit. We're gonna go at the furniture in a little bit just because there is some visuals to go along with that I'll show. Manage your roommates. Obviously you can have other people who have keys to your house. Really nice feature. Glad that they have that. And of course the maintenance fee. I'm definitely glad they have a maintenance fee, just because it allows people to be able to buy houses, and if they go AFK for like, let's say 2, 3, 4 months, someone else can actually buy that house instead of that house just sitting there idle for however long of a time that they're out of town or not playing on the server. Moving on to look a little bit more at the property upgrades, we can see 3 different ones here. I'm not sure if you're able to unlock more in the future, if there's other upgrades you can actually get, but of course we have the 3. First one being the storage. Obviously you get more storage slots in your house. We have the garage slot, which of course you can store an additional vehicle there, and then the security. This is the most interesting one. It says this upgrade increases the difficulty to break into your house, plus you will receive a notification when it has been broken into. Now I'm not sure what the difficulty means. I'm not sure if it's like a harder lockpick, or if you need a drill, or if you need some kind of thermite or a bomb in the future. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but at least we can see here that you're able to receive a notification when it has been broken into, so you can at least try and stop them. which is definitely nice. Moving on to the maintenance stuff, as I said before, I feel like it'd be cool if you could pay ahead of time, but it seems, as you can see in the bottom right here, you can use an auto withdrawal. So maybe if you have a bank account, even if you're offline for a while, it'll just keep removing it from that, which also be nice. It'd suck to come back 4 months later, have no money in your account, but at least you still got your house. But definitely nice that you can do the auto withdrawal stuff, so you don't actually have to worry about paying it on time or forgetting it or anything like that. There is the access tab as well. We're able to add new people to our house as well as remove them. It seems like you can have a max of 4 people per house, but maybe you can upgrade it in the future. I have no idea. And then it seems you can just easily change both the floor and wall colors, which is also quite nice if you want to change up your house a little bit. But that's about it for the housing. Really excited to see where it goes, and when it comes out, I'm excited to hopefully be able to buy our first house. One of the next things they did was, I believe, update the news app. So if we go on our phone, the phone was also updated a little bit, and we go over to the news app. Right over here, we can see a bunch of different things. We have trending news now. I'm pretty sure this app was pretty much the same, but apparently they updated it. I didn't notice a ton of stuff, but I also don't have the best memory. But we can now see the trending news here and quite a bit more, and I'm pretty sure you're able to share these news articles now, if I remember. Yeah, you can share it on Twitter and other places. So definitely a cool little update to the news, and hopefully we're going to be seeing some more news companies pop up around. Next is going to be the music. They recently added a music app, so we can now click on this, see a bunch of artists from around the city. One of my favorite ones being, of course, Mr. Baby K over here, if you guys remember him from Just RP. But definitely quite a lot of artists, so you're able to check them out, listen to their music. For instance, if we wanted to listen to some Baby K, we just click on him, click on one of these things, and it should start auto playing. Pretty cool. And you can also attach these to speakers, which they also added in. Unfortunately, I don't know where to buy them, so we're probably not gonna be checking them out today, but they did add speakers into the game as well. But yeah, so you can listen to different music like this. So if you guys want to listen to some music from artists around the city, definitely recommend downloading this music app from, of course, the App Store on your phone. Then you're able to listen to a wide variety of different artists on the server and releasing their own music, of course, on Prodigy. They also added quite a bit more. I believe they changed the radios, which we'll be checking out very, very shortly. We're going to go pick one up in just a second. They finally added test drives to PDM, so you're able to test out various different vehicles before actually purchasing them, which is quite nice as well. And they also buffed some of the criminal jobs on the server. Now, for the rest of the stuff in the update, we are actually going to go check it out in person. So the first one of these is going to be the delivery job. Now, they did also add in trucking, and I spent, I believe, 13.5 hours straight yesterday trying to unlock trucking. And as you can see, we did get to level 2 in the GoPostal Job, which is a delivery job, but it seems like it did not update or did not unlock the trucking for us. If we have a little look, there's this new item called a tablet that you're able to purchase from Digital Den, and if we use it, we can bring this up and go over to deliveries and see our deliveries here. This is like our home to see our recently completed ones. We can check out contracts as well as the history of the ones that we have done. Now, unfortunately, as I said before, we are not high enough rank to be able to unlock this trucking. I'm hoping that we unlock it at level 3 or rank 3 experience. Again, we got over all the way to rank 2, but unfortunately did not get to the rank 3. Again, spent about 13.5 hours straight last night on that, so going a little crazy today and last night, but unfortunately did not unlock the trucking. We will be checking out the trucking in a future update. I'm going to still work on grinding the GoPostal and trying to get out that content for you guys. But without further ado, let's check out one of the first new jobs added onto the server, and that is going to be the GoPostal Job. So let's head over there. Actually, if we take a look at our phone, and I believe, let's get out of our apartment first. We can get 2 different locations, one of the locations being in the city, one of them being in Polito. There was also a whole new visual mod added to the server. I feel like I have motion blur on, but I don't have it on in my settings, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But there was a whole visual mod added onto the server, so if everything doesn't look perfect, I'm still adjusting my own visual mods to hopefully be a little bit more compatible with these ones. But in my opinion, I quite like the new visual update. They added a lot more vegetation, a lot more trees, a lot more props. And of course, you can see stuff from quite far away now. It's definitely quite nice. But without further ado, let's head onto our phone here go over to the labor app, and now if we go over to the jobs, we now have a new job called GoPostal. We're gonna hit start on that, and it should give us a location again, either in Polito and in the city. We got it in Polito, so we're gonna head up there, and I will show you guys how this job works. Alrighty, so we are arriving at the post-op delivery job. Now, what's very interesting is this job was released about 3 or 4 hours after I actually released my starter jobs video. So great timing on that. But we actually changed into a little bit more of a appropriate attire for the job, of course. We want to be looking the part when we're doing the part. So let's make sure we lock our car, because it was stolen last time I did this job quite a while ago when it was in the city. But now we're going to go over here. We're going to talk to this nice fella here, retrieve our vehicle. Then with this vehicle, we're going to pull it up a little bit. As you can see, people don't like you parking here. So we are going to pull up quite a little bit. Now what we're going to do is open up the rear vehicle doors. We can also do this now from outside of the vehicle. Seems we don't have to load 6 packages. I believe last night we only had to load 4. So I'm not sure if they changed the job or nerfed it or something, but it seems like you have to deliver 6 packages now, and it used to be 4. So I'm not sure if that's because we got up to rank 2, or if maybe it's just changed for everyone now. Yo, mate, how many boxes are you delivering?
4.
Okay.
How many are you doing?
I'm doing 6.
Did you get the 1-year experience?
I'm in the second year. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been here non-stop, bro. Every time I come here, you're fucking here.
I did it for 13.5 hours straight last night.
For how long?
13.5 hours.
Get the fuck.
I want to. Thank you. All right, so from talking to him, it does sound like once you hit rank 2, we now get 6 packages. So I'm wondering if the payout's a little bit different from the 4 we were getting below or before, but it's pretty much the same process. You just go over here, open up your truck, you're gonna grab a couple of these boxes, load them on in, and then you're gonna go to a couple spots, deliver them to a couple different businesses. And as that guy was saying, there is trucking again, I believe, hopefully when you hit rank 3 is what I'm guessing. But let's get the rest of these boxes into our van real fast, place them all in there nice and cozy, and we're gonna go deliver them. So let's quickly close up the doors and head to our first location. Now I believe the payment for this, from what I was seeing, was actually really good, but I'm guessing the longer distance, or from what we were figuring out, the longer distance you have to travel for the deliveries, the more you get paid. And trust me, we were making some good money last night. I think we made around like 40k in about, again, 13.5 hours. Doesn't sound so great when you say that part, but we're gonna go deliver this to our first location. I'll show you guys how it's done, and we'll go on from there. I'll see you guys in a little bit once we've arrived. Alrighty, so at the first delivery location, now as I was saying before, it seems like now we have to go to 3 locations instead of 2, since we did hit rank 2. So hopefully we get paid out a little bit more. But let's grab these boxes. We are going to deliver these up. So let's head on into the courthouse. We're gonna go over here, deliver box. Let's go grab the other one real quick. Let's deliver this one as well. There we go. And now we're of course given a new location to go to. Seems we got to go down to near Burger Shot, deliver it there as well. So let's head on over there real fast. All right, and at the next delivery location, I believe I showed it before, but you can also third eye these doors and hit toggle your doors. Just open them pretty easily. Quick tip as well, try not parking like on part of the sidewalk, because it makes it very hard to get into the back of your car. But let's head on in here, deliver them on to the back, go grab one more box, deliver this one as well, and now we should have one final location. Let's go do that and finish up checking out the postal job. Alrighty, and at the final delivery location, let's pull on in here. Try not to block the other delivery driver from, of course, delivering their stuff. Seems like we got another one as well. Delivery drivers are everywhere. I believe they made it so 50 people can actually work on the job at once. I'm guessing they might change that in the future, but there's quite a lot of post-op delivery drivers at the moment. So let's turn in these last 2 packages. There's one, and there is number two. Now we got to return our vehicle all the way back up to Polito. Let's head up there, get paid, and move on. All right, so coming back to the depot after doing our deliveries, we're gonna park our vehicle in the back here since we will be turning it in. So let's head back over to the foreman or the manager or whatever you want to call him and head up to him, and all we're gonna do is third eye, return vehicle, and we got 2,900 bucks from that. So it does seem like ranking it up and doing those extra deliveries is definitely worth it. But as you can see, our coastal van is now gone that we parked there, and there's someone's car beeping very annoyingly. Let's get out of this area real quick so I don't have a headache. And let's talk about one of the next things added into the update, and if you've already seen it in our inventory possibly, and that is going to be metal detecting. So metal detecting was recently added in. We did it a little bit on stream a couple days ago. Also, reminder, whenever my videos go up, I also stream on the same day, starting usually around 4 p.m. EST, but sometimes starting a little bit earlier. So make sure to go check me out over there at twitch.tv/Zez Games. But for now, we are going to be testing out some of the metal detecting. Now, when we were testing it out, only place we were able to find stuff was along the main beach near the main pier. So that's where we are probably going to go. We didn't find anything crazy. I think we found some lockpicks, a couple phones, first aid kit, a couple things like that. Nothing too valuable, but for metal detecting, there are two items you're going to need. So let's head over to U-Tool and I'll show you guys what they are real fast. So if we have a little talk with him, we can see they added a couple new items. I believe this plastic wrap is new. No idea what that is for. And now if we scroll down, there is now a metal detector as well as a shovel. So obviously for metal detecting, you're going to need a metal detector, but a little teeny bit less obvious is of course the shovel. So let's quickly buy one of those for around $1,000 again. Not sure where mine went last night. Probably dropped it somewhere. They also added a new update. So like big weapons, like axes, shovels, AKs, rifles, and stuff like that shows up on your back, which still not sure if I like or dislike. I do like being able to know if someone like has a heavy weapon on them. I feel like it's a little bit more realistic to have it somewhere a little bit bigger than, you know, just in your pocket somehow. So I do like it quite a bit. It's just a little annoying in the cars how it sometimes, you can see, pokes through a little bit. It'd be nice if they made it where it doesn't show up when you're inside a car, but again, this is a brand new update, so we're gonna have to see what they do with it. But either way, let's head over to the main beach near the main pier and try and do some metal detecting, see what we can get. All right, so arriving over at the beach, we're just gonna drive on down a little bit into the sand. We're gonna get our car a little dirty, unfortunately, but hopefully we can make up for it. And basically what we're gonna do is pretty simple. We're gonna get out of our car, and with this metal detector, we just pull that out and we can start going around. As you can hear the beeps, eventually it will start beeping quite fast, and that's where we're gonna have to dig. So let me go around for a little bit, see if I can find us an area. Oh, that's about as perfectly on cue for the video as I could have wanted. So let's see. Right, seems right about here. So now we put the metal detector away, we take out our shovel, and we should be able to dig something up here. So let's hit E to dig and see what we get. We get a, what is it? Iron bar. So again, that's like 80 bucks there. It's not exactly making the big bucks yet, but we're gonna do a couple more of these for the video, show you guys what you can get. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep going along here until we find yet another one. We're gonna pick that up, keep going along, so maybe we find something interesting, or I get frustrated and we give up. Let's see what happens first. Alrighty, found another spot. Let's see what we get from this one. Again, nothing crazy so far, but we can hope for something. I did see another person here a second ago, so maybe there's a reason to actually do this, but we'll see. And every time you dig something up, the durability of the shovel does go down quite a little bit. Did we not get anything from that, or there might be a little lag? So yeah, it seems sometimes you can get nothing. Let me double check out the metal detector and make sure we got this area. definitely did, but unfortunately didn't get any loot from it. Let's keep going on, see what else we can find. And we found another one. Hopefully we can get something decent from this. Let's see what we get.
Sorry about that, I got a bit of an headache.
No problem, mate. You find anything good yet?
Yeah, to be fair, not bad stuff, really.
Okay. Oh, handcuffs.
What have you found out good?
Not much yet.
I've had a treasure chest, I've had the key, radio.
Oh, some handcuffs.
Yeah, I found a couple of handcuffs here.
Okay.
You got, how many have you found?
Just one. I haven't been doing this long.
Alright, that's sound. I'll, you looking to sell them?
How much do they go for?
I don't know, to be fair.
I have
I've not
no
really
idea.
sold any.
I'll hang on to it for now, probably.
Alright, no worries, bro.
Alright, good luck. Alright, so we can get handcuffs from this, which I think are, decently valuable. I'm not too sure, but let's keep going on, do a couple more of these, see if we can find anything else a little bit more spicy. Alrighty, found another spot. Let's see what we can get from it. Start digging this on up, see if we can get anything. Hopefully something good this time. I mean, the handcuffs are pretty decent, not gonna complain about that, but I got a lockpick. Not great, but at least it's something. At least it's not like a one piece of iron or anything. Let's keep going. Hopefully we can find some more stuff. Alrighty, found yet another spot. This is probably going to be the last one for now, as I'm going a little crazy. We've been doing this for quite a while now, so let's dig this up, see what we get from our last one of the night, and we got nothing. Oh, we got one iron bar. Okay, I was gonna say I don't want to end on nothing, but at least we got an iron bar. Let's head back to our car real quick. And what I think we're gonna do is head on over to a Digital Den and try out one of the new radios, see what they look like. Now, there are two different kinds of radios on the server. There's just the regular radio that works for a decent amount of distance, and then after you get out of that distance, it will start becoming a little staticky and hard to understand other people. And then there is a second type of radio called the long distance radio that, of course, as you could guess, allows you to talk long distantly, if that kind of works. But we are going to test it out, see if it's a new UI for both the radios. I believe it is. So let's head on over to the mall, go purchase ourselves a brand new radio. All right, so here we are. Now, I believe I've showed this off in a video a little while ago, but the mall is an absolutely amazing place. They have a clothing store, a bank, an ammunition, a digital den. They have a bunch of stuff in here, so it's just a very convenient spot to go around. So let's check the store out to get ourselves a radio. I don't think we have enough money for it. No, we don't. Let's grab some cash and let's purchase this radio. So if we use it, you can now see this new UI. Let's turn it on if I can remember how to. Right there. I believe you can have multiple channels. So let's say we do 66.25. Hit enter. Out of range frequency with this radio. Let's try a different one. There we go. We can add that. Then I believe, if I can figure it out, I do believe there is another way to add multiple radios, so you can kind of switch between them easily. But I cannot figure it out at the moment. But there is a couple new things. First of all, the volume you can just change super easily right here. You can then also mute yourself or deafen, turn it off and on, turn on just hearing, turn off your mic, turn on the mic, etc. It's definitely quite interesting, quite nice UI for this as well. So that's pretty much the radio. Not a ton has changed, but I believe there is a way to add multiple radio stations. Now, after seeing this, I'm guessing it's only available on those long distance radios, but still cool little change nonetheless. And the next thing we're going to be checking out is the new VR system. I'm not sure if there's going to be anyone there, but I can at least show you guys how to set it up and what it looks like. There is a way to kind of do 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, etc, etc. I think all the way up to 5v5s. Why is our car parked over there now? I think someone rammed our car, unfortunately, but We're gonna get inside here, and I believe again you can do multiple different kinds of maps, multiple different kinds of weapons. You can do armor on or off. You can set how many rounds there are. You can even do it for money. So I believe the minimum buy-in is, I think, 250 or 500, and you're able to basically wager people in little like arena battles to see who can win, and of course take home prize money. Instead of me just trying to explain it, let's go head over to the casino and I'll show you guys how it works. All right, so over at the casino, let's head on in and I'll show you guys how this new VR stuff works. So if we head on in, head over here, we can have a look at it. So if we third eye this, open the arena menu, we can see some lobbies already made, but if we want to, we can create a lobby and check out quite a couple things. So first of all, you can make a password if you only want certain people to join. You can also change the arena. There's quite a couple to choose from. We got ship, football, sandy airport, industrial small, metro, industrial, and the lost. You can change the player amount all the way up to a 5v5. You can change what kind of weapon you guys are using, so anything from a bat all the way up to like an HK or an AK, and so quite a lot of different weapons to choose from as well. You can choose how many rounds there are, all the way up to a best of 9, and of course you can see how much the player fee is going to be, which of course adds to the prize pool. If everyone puts in $1,000, of course the $6,000 prize pool, or around $3,000 profit, so like 1,000 per person. That makes sense. There's also a way if you want to have it first person only, if you would like to enable that. And of course you can toggle armor on or off for the players, and that's about it. It's a really cool system. If you want to get competitive, they might host some tournaments in the future, which would be really cool. But that's gonna be about it for the VR. Let's get out of here and talk a little bit about what we're doing for the rest of today. All right, so I was going to do a test drive of the S-Class car that we want to eventually get, but unfortunately, checked on Yellow Pages, no dealerships open, so I guess our S-Class car is going to remain a secret for the time being. But on the other side of things, we have not got any felonies yet.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
So I figured it might be a good idea to finally get our gun license. While I was doing deliveries yesterday, I ended up doing one to City Hall, and I noticed that there was able to get a gun license straight from there. It only cost about $2,000, so in my opinion, it sounds pretty worth it. So let's head on over to City Hall, purchase ourselves a gun license. All right, so over at City Hall, let's head on in real quick, and I believe if we head over to this desk over here, we're able to go to license services, and then weapons license. We can just purchase it. Hopefully, there we go. And now if we check on our phone, go into settings, our personal details, we now have a weapons license. I also ended up purchasing a hunting and fishing license a little while ago as well, just to have them. But now we should be able to purchase weapons from Ammunition, which is definitely something that's just nice to be able to do. Now, to move on with partially one of the last parts of this video is, as you guys know, we've been hitting ATMs for quite a while now, making a decent amount of money from it. We do still have a lot to clean, but overall we've been making some good money from it, and I wanted another way to be able to hit them and get a little bit more efficient, get a little bit more out of it. So we ended up getting 3 of these malicious devices, which we can use instead of drills, and apparently it gives you quite a bit more loot from it. So that is what we are going to be doing. Also, don't be like this guy. Don't park on the freaking lawn. Just park over here and run up. It's not that big of a deal. But either way, let's keep going. And I think, again, we are going to test out some of these malicious devices and see what we can get from them. Again, from what I've heard, it's a little bit harder than using the drill and may take a little bit longer, but apparently you can get a little bit more of the cash rolls and bans out of it, so it might be worth using instead of a drill. So I'm gonna head all the way up north, and we are going to try and test out this malicious device. I'm not sure what the hack looks like. I think it's like a memorization one. Could be wrong though. Again, let's head up north, see what this thing is all about. All right, so let's test this out. Again, I have no idea how the hack works, so we might mess this up, but let's use it. I'm not sure what this is exactly going to do. Not sure what the mini game is. Not sure anything. So it takes about 20 seconds to initialize this. So let's wait on it. And here we go. Okay. Is this memory or how does this work? Okay. I failed. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. That did not go well. So it is memory, but obviously did not get it right. It does take a little while to uninstall this, so we are a little worried about cops showing up. Come on. Uninstall, uninstall, uninstall. There we go. Let's get out of here real fast. Come on, car. Come on. There we go. Taking a sec to start up. Stressing me out a little bit. Let's get out of here, and I'm not sure if that's going to put us on an ATM cooldown or not, since we did fail it. But let's get out of the immediate area at least. Yeah, that wasn't a cop. Just double checking. How much durability did that use? Oh my. They used up around 44% of it. I think that's just because we failed. But let me try and go find another ATM to test this out on. See if we can actually do it this time again. Wasn't 100% sure what kind of mini game it was, and I also suck at the memory one, so let's try this again. Hopefully it goes a little bit better this time. All right, so we got another one here. Now we might be on like a little bit of a cooldown after failing the last one, but there's only one way to find out. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta wait a little bit, so I'm gonna probably wait a good 15-20 minutes, and we're gonna try it out once again. If we do fail it, I'm probably just gonna call it there, and I'm gonna try and off camera figure out how it works, see if I can get a little bit better at it. It's not the best of memorization, but while we're waiting here for a little bit, I did want to bring up a couple plans I had. So first of all, I definitely want to start hosting some of the car shows. I haven't seen a bunch of them around. I have seen them here and there since we joined Prodigy, but I figured we'd try and make a somewhat consistent, either once a month or once every 2 weeks, car show. Try and talk to a bunch of the mechanics, probably talk to some of the food places, talk to maybe even some of the dealerships, and try and get some deals going, some potential sponsors, and you know, just trying to figure it out that way. But I think we're gonna try and start hosting some car shows. If you guys have seen before, we have hosted quite a lot of them on quite a couple servers. I believe we hosted quite a couple on Mafia. I believe we hosted some on Just RP, and a couple other ones here and there. But I want to definitely start trying to get into the car show thing and start running it and try and get some good traction, maybe get some good prizes for people to be able to potentially win. And of course, that way we can meet a lot more people as well through the car shows, get a lot more knowledge of the different people around the city, get our name out there even just a little bit more, and I guess see where it goes. So we are going to be trying in the next episode to try and start getting some sponsors, talk to a couple businesses, see if we can get something going with the whole car show side of things. But either way, again, I'm just going to wait probably a good 15-20 minutes, and let's attempt yet another ATM.
5 minutes later.
You?
Yo, Zez, cat just got holed up. I shot the fuck.
Oh, what the where?
Yeah, come down to the mines now.
I'm on my
Bring
way.
some bandages if you can. I'm fucking bleeding. Cat's okay. I got hit.
Okay. I'll head there right now. I'm in Polito, so I'm decently close.
It's okay. It's okay.
Wait, is everything all good though now?
Yeah, he's fucking laying on the ground.
Okay, I'll be there in like a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, he took her phone and everything.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'll be there in a sec.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Okay. Sounds like Cat just got robbed, so we're gonna go check it out.
Who is this?
Hello?
What's your business here, man?
I just got a call that my girlfriend was robbed here.
You're rolling up on me like this.
Yeah, that's why I was putting my hands up, sir.
Alright, this doesn't look like a woman to me.
Huh? No, the
Alright,
girl in the pink.
Just stay back from me, okay? I'm outnumbered.
I got
and
you. I'll stay over here.
all
I'll
these
keep my hands
more,
up.
more folks come up here, the more antsy I'm getting.
I got you.
Especially considering all y'all wearing a mask coming up on me like this, too. That's
Sorry,
not a
Mike,
good
it's
sign.
dusty out here. Listen, I'll keep my hands up. I'll keep my hands up for
That's
you.
not a good sign.
I'm gonna stand over here, put my hands up.
What's going on with this guy with his hands up?
I just got cold here, so I'm just
He
trying to, you
came
know.
late saying he heard his girlfriend's involved, and I don't know what he wants to do here.
I was just making sure everyone's okay.
Alright, sir, at this time I am gonna place you in cuffs. You're not under arrest, it's just detainment for officer safety, alright? Alright, which one's your girlfriend?
The one in the pink hair.
Alright.
I just got a call
Right.
that she was attempted to get robbed, so I just tried to show up, see what was going on.
Right, okay, we'll try and collaborate the stores and everything. But for now we'll just keep you over here. And
no
then
problem.
if you feel hungry or thirsty, just let me know, alright?
Alright, will do.
Alright, you wanna pop over here?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I just got a call to come here and, yep, found all this.
Yeah, it's not the best kind of views you wanna see. What's up?
I also have my ID on me if you want me to show you that as well, just to, you know, help. I don't mind
I can
identifying.
quickly look in your pocket.
Oh, perfect.
Alright, I'm just gonna pay you down for the ID.
Alrighty.
4461.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I can also feel that you got a firearm on you.
Yep,
So
I do got a license
bear with
for
me one
that.
second. No worries. I just gotta check just to make sure.
No problem.
Actually, don't have a weapons license.
I do though.
It's not
I just bought it
active.
today.
We got a hunting license, not a weapon.
I just purchased it probably 3-4 hours ago, if that makes a difference, or a couple hours ago.
Let me get my Sarge, can you do me a favor? Can you check and see if it's working on your MDT? He said he bought his weapons license, but it's not coming up on my side.
What's his name?
Zez
name?
Zez.
Kobali?
He has no priors. He does not have a weapons license, sir.
Could I check my phone real quick? Because I just bought it at the city hall.
4461. Hold
Yep,
on, I'm
yep.
gonna quickly check the serial of the gun. Alright, bear with me one moment.
Take your time.
I hate to do this to you, Zez, because of the fact that you were trying to help, but I just looked up the serial number of the gun that you've got,
Mhm.
and it's coming back to a Tuco.
I have no idea who that is.
Well, it's the serial number that's showing on that gun, and it's not registered to your name.
Okay. Can I ask what gave you the right to search me?
As a Terry frisk.
I did purchase it from the gun store, so I'm just a little confused how that happened.
Well, I mean, there's a process that we have to go through. Again, you know, like, I can tell you, you do have the right, you know, to an attorney, and you can plead not guilty to it, etc. But I do have to do my job, otherwise, you know, what am I doing if I don't?
Of course, of course.
It's nothing against you. Like, I know, all honesty, I feel pretty shit, because, you know, it is one of those things where, you know, maybe the system has messed up, maybe it hasn't.
Alright,
But I've got to go through what I've been trained.
Okay, fair enough.
who's being
Yeah, I
assisted?
just came here to make sure everyone was okay.
No, that's perfectly fine. You know, again, like, I'm not arresting you for anything else. It's just
Nope.
the fact that you've got someone else's firearm on you. That's where the issue lies, unfortunately.
Yeah, I might want to ask you some questions anyway.
Okay,
So
fair
we
enough.
might have to go to the station, get down
quickly-
to the bottom, find some facts.
If we had only put our gun in the glove box. If only, if only.
All right, bye bye. All right, I got you a lawyer called Lemmy Parker.
Alrighty. Alright, well, I guess we're going to our MRPD for the first time. Definitely not the best luck, but it wouldn't be us if we didn't have luck like this. I'll see you guys once we're there.
I'm gonna quickly grab your lawyer for you. Do you need anything else from me before I go up there?
Nope, I should be all set.
All right, I'll be right back.
Thank you. Alright, so quite the interesting way to go to jail for the first time. Not exactly what I thought it would be. We're gonna talk to a lawyer though, because I'm not sure if she was like able to check. I don't know exactly what happened there. But yeah, didn't think we'd be going to jail today. We were just checking on Kat, of course, our girlfriend, to make sure she was fine after getting robbed, and ended up searching us. Ended up checking. Of course, we had a gun, which we don't have on us, of course, anymore. But yeah, we bought that gun a while ago. I was gonna buy another gun for us, but I figured we'd probably do it after we tested out some other stuff, and of course try to do the malicious thing again. But Yeah, I don't know what happened there. We're gonna wait for a lawyer to come here and I guess see what happens.
Hello.
Are you my lawyer?
I am.
Oh, perfect.
All right. So what happened?
So basically I was driving, I got a call from my friend Isaiah, and basically he said that my girlfriend was involved, and they cuffed me, they ended up patting me down, finding a firearm on me, looking into that firearm serial number and seeing it didn't match to me, and then taking me here.
Okay.
And I did have a weapons license, but for some reason they were saying I didn't. But once they checked the serial number, they saw it didn't match to me, apparently, so they had taken me here.
Yeah.
I did not give consent to search as well. I said I could provide my ID, and then after that, they decided to search me down.
This could be a Fourth Amendment violation. Now, when you pulled up, did you engage in the scene at all, or did you just kind of? How far away from the scene were you?
I'd say about 10-15 feet. All I did was walk up, talk to the officer, and then walk back to my car. I didn't go near either one of anyone else involved in the scene. I did not go anywhere near them.
Was there any kind of argument involved, or?
Nope. He just said, you know, I'm not feeling very safe right now, especially you have a mask on and stuff. So I said, okay. And I was like, I'm going to put my hands up and stand away from everyone.
Okay. But you didn't consent to a search at all?
No, I did not. I said I could provide my ID to help just, you know, so they know who I am. And then they decided to search me.
Let me talk with the officer for a little bit and
Alrighty.
be right with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to budge off this criminal possession. They're not charging you with anything else, just the illegal firearm they found. So it's going to be up to you if you want to, you know, plead guilty or not guilty, or no contest for that matter. If you want to appeal it, we could go that way. Or file a civil suit. I'd have to do some more research. This is being at a crime scene. It's very borderline. I don't know if I would trust most judges to cite our way on a civil rights violation. You know, especially one tied to a crime scene. You know, if it was like if we were just chilling, you know, and cops were rolled up, you know, being assholes, that's one thing. But, you know, this is one of those things where you're going to have 3 cops testifying versus, you know, you and whatever witnesses we could drum up. But
so as your opinion, I don't really have too much of a case?
It would be very difficult.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't fight it or at least do research into it. But, yeah, it's going to be one of those where you got to weigh your options, whether it's going to be, you know,
worth
it to try to, you know, push 3 cops versus you in front of a court on, you know, just an illegal possession.
Fair enough. Well, I appreciate the consultant either way.
Okay. You want me to call her over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately, it doesn't look like we have much of a case. We were at a crime scene, so it seems like they did have the rights to search us. We just should have put the gun in the car. It is what it is. So we're probably just going to be pleading guilty, unfortunately.
All right, so I'll quickly get your plea. There is a sergeant that wants to come and question you real quick. The lawyer is going to be present, so you don't have to worry about that. So for the 1 count of criminal possession of a firearm class 1, it's going to be 10 months and $2,000 in fine recommended. How would you like to plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
All right. Under the plea deal of myself and the lawyer, you will get 25% off of your fine when I send you off. Your weapons license will be revoked, though, due to the fact that it was a criminal possession.
Oh, had that for about an hour?
Even so, like, it's still criminal possession.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Just bad timing.
As for this guy, do you have any concerns for him? Need me to articulate anything?
No, he already pled. I think he's just here for questioning.
Yep.
Yes. Well, I was going to question and see what all you know in regards to these events here regarding those folks, considering you did roll up. What was communicated to you?
So I was driving along, I think in Paleto at the time, and I got a call from the fellow over there, Isaiah. he had said that my girlfriend, the one in the pink hair cat, had gotten robbed, and he had defended her. And then I went to the scene, and then of course the rest unfolded.
Okay,
Were
yeah,
y'all
okay,
were y'all mining together at the time?
They were mining. Yes, I was not. I was out in
not?
Toledo.
Using Toledo? Okay. Alright. Well, the good news is, you know, at the conclusion of the investigation, they were in fact victims, and they're going to be released shortly.
Oh, perfect.
Now, as for you, my colleague here did express, Union Lawyer has some concerns regarding the legality of your detention and frisk and all that kind of stuff. Since I'm here now, I will go ahead. I don't know if it's still a concern or not, but I will
He already
provide
pled.
some perspective and articulation. Oh, okay then.
Yep,
Yeah, he's
they
pled
explained
guilty
it to
to
me
it.
pretty well.
What's that?
They
He's
had
pled
explained it to me.
guilty.
Sorry.
Okay then. Then I'm gonna move on to the bad guy.
All right, I'll get you sent off.
Perfect.
Alright.
Is there anything else that you like to say before I send you off?
Nope.
All right. So your fine is being cut down from 2,000 to 1,500. All right.
Perfect.
No worries. I'll see you later, Mr. Zez. Hopefully in a better situation.
Hopefully.
All right.
There we go. Going to prison for the first time. Only 10 months, so we're not going to be here for too long. But it definitely not the best way to go to prison. I guess that's how... I don't know if it's a felony, but I know we cannot get another gun license, so... That's a little rough, but... At least we can check what's going on in prison. Not sure what there is to do, but... Let's have a look around. See if there's like any locals or maybe someone we can talk to. I'm not sure if there's any like prison jobs. Again, we're only here for about 10 months, which equals around 10 minutes, so it's not too much of a hassle, but it'd be cool to see at least what's going on in prison. Doesn't seem like there's any other inmates at the moment. Seems like it's just us. Let's go check out the cafeteria. Oh, there's this fella in here. He does not look too friendly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm guessing that's Diego. Yeah, we're gonna stay away from him for the time being. I don't feel like getting shanked in prison. Is he gonna come out and follow us? I don't know. But yeah, that guy's a little sketchy. Not to judge people by their looks, but no offense, I don't want to be friends with Diego at the moment. Let's see what else is around here. Looks like possibly some like weightlifting areas or something. Doesn't seem like any of this is usable. Little basketball court. Doesn't seem to be any basketballs though. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you're able to do in prison, but again, we're not going to be here long. We're just going to chill out for a little bit. Is there anything over here? Let's see. Just the infirmary, it seems. Anything we can do around here though? Anything we can check out? Doesn't seem like it. And we can't go back there. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this place. Don't want to be here long. Let's just chill out for a little bit and hopefully we'll be getting released soon. All right, so we are going to go to the front of the prison. I have to walk past Mr. Diego. It's sketching me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. A little scary. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't talk to us. We're gonna keep going on with our day and hopefully we don't get shanked. But we're gonna go see if... I'm not sure if that gate's supposed to open. If this is where you're able to check your time and stuff. We can see it's Diego's prison. Check remaining sentence. 4 months of your 10-month sentence remaining. Sounds like we don't have too much longer in here, so we're gonna wait out our time for a little bit, and I'll see you guys back in just a second or two.
Yo, who's this?
Hello. I'm Zez. Nice to meet you.
You know, saying hello when you walk by, it doesn't hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You're all good. Just making sure, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Are you, Diego?
That's me.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too.
So do you run things around here?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
What are you in for?
Just a gun charge.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, should be out of here soon, hopefully.
I mean, you can work your time off. You know that, right?
I did not.
The guy with the broomstick inside the cafeteria, he gives you work.
Okay, okay. I appreciate
How much
that.
time did you get in total?
Just 10 months, so I'll be out here in about a month or two.
Okay, yeah, but like for the future, just, you know, take some work and you'll be out way faster.
Okay, okay. I appreciate that, man.
Of course.
This guy's way nice.
Just making sure, you know, checking up. You stay safe.
Hey, you too. Thank you, man. This guy was a lot nicer than I thought he would be. I thought this guy was gonna be an asshole. Okay. We should pretty much be out of here. Time served. And let's go. Mr. Diego is actually a lot nicer than I thought. That's what I get for judging people by their looks, I guess. That's what I get. So we should be able to grab our stuff here, hopefully. Or do we have our stuff? We do not have our stuff on us. I'm not sure where we pick it up. Is it over here at the box? It looks like. Retrieve items. There we go. And boom. Okay, we got all our stuff back as well. We didn't even lose the malicious devices, which is quite nice. The worst thing we got was our whole inventory getting unorganized, but we'll fix that later. But I think that's gonna be about it for this episode. Definitely did not expect it to go how it did. We were able to check out the new update and then, of course, get into jail in the weirdest, most, I would say, uninteresting way possible for our first jail sentence. But yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for this episode. Definitely a weird way to go to jail for the first time, but hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, as always, make sure to leave a like on this video, and if you want to, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.